Friends, today I want to invite you to join me and embark on a journey of self-discovery, a voyage into the often romanticized pursuit of finding your passion. It's a notion that's deeply ingrained in our culture, whispered by well-meaning motivational voices that encourage us to seek that one elusive spark of passion, fully formed and waiting to be uncovered in our lives. However, as we delve into the depths of that myth, we will confront the stark reality, the countless frustrations and emotional roller coasters that come with that endless quest. However well-intentioned, the idea of finding your passion can lead to a sense of disillusionment, self-doubt, and an avoidance of what is often right in front of us. However, I don't want you to be afraid. Our journey doesn't end there. Along the way, we will learn how to embrace the wisdom of what we know about the development of passion and purpose based on psychological research, scientific research, and there's a lot that's being written on it in recent days. We will explore the profound shift from the fruitless pursuit of an idealized passion to the tangible and empowering reality of passion development. So if we want to do that, let's embark on the voyage from myth to reality. Close the gap between where we are and where we want to be, and discover the true path to success in nurturing what matters most to each of us. Imagine for a moment a young woman named Sarah, fresh out of college, brimming with dreams and aspirations. She's heard countless motivational speeches, read numerous self-help books, and received advice from friends and mentors, all echoing the same sentiment. Sarah, find your passion, and you'll never need to work a day in your life. So Sarah has embarked on this relentless quest to find that elusive passion. She tried her hand at various hobbies. She enrolled in different courses. She pursued careers in fields she thought might ignite her soul. But as the years rolled on, she found herself in a perpetual state of restlessness and self-doubt. Despite her best efforts, the path to passion remained obscured, and frustration gnawed away at her. Sarah's story is one that many of us can relate to, and as a coach, I've taken many people through processes where they had to unfold that story and learn a new story. It's a tale of chasing after a mirage, a passion that's like a will-o'-the-wisp, always seemed just out of reach. It elusively evades our grasp all the time. But within that frustration, there's an important lesson that we need to learn, a lesson we're going to explore about the reality of finding our passion and the transformative power of embracing a different approach. The pursuit of finding our passion, finding your passion, often begins with the best of intentions. We're told that it's the key to fulfilling and succeeding in life. However, the journey is laden with challenges that can lead us feeling overwhelmed and lost. One of those challenges is the external pressure and expectations that society, culture, parents, or peers place on us from our earliest days of being. There's a societal clock that seems to tick relentlessly, urging us to have our passions figured out by a certain age or stage in life. What are you going to be when you grow up? The weight of these expectations can affect us in ways not just consciously but unconsciously, and they can be stifling, pushing us towards unrealistic goals and a timeline that won't align with who we uniquely are and are intended to be. The pressure to find your passion quickly can lead to stress, anxiety, shame, and feelings of deep inadequacy. Another significant challenge is the notion that passion is a fixed, pre-existing entity just waiting to be discovered. We're led to believe that our passion is out there somewhere or in here somewhere, fully formed, and all we need to do is stumble on it. That belief will set us up without question for frustration and disappointment when we don't experience that aha, eureka moment of revelation. The reality is that passions, much like our personalities, are dynamic and evolve over time through our personal history. They aren't fixed entities. They develop through a process of exploration and engagement. In our pursuit of finding our passion, we may inadvertently narrow our focus, believing that there's only one true calling for us. We become so fixated on discovering that one passion that we close ourselves off to other interests and opportunities. Such a narrow focus limits our personal growth and potential and prevents us from exploring diverse experiences that could ultimately lead to our passions. In addition, the fear of failure often accompanies this journey. We're afraid of choosing the wrong passion, and that fear can paralyze us, which then leads to the fear of success, which puts us in an oscillating pattern between the fear of failure and the fear of success, repeating the same things over and over again with just different circumstances. It can lead us to abandon pursuits at the first sign of difficulty, fearing that any challenges we encounter are a sign that we've chosen incorrectly. That fear of failure combined with the fear of success, because they work together, will hinder our ability to explore new interests and persevere through the learning process. So let's dig a little bit deeper into the psychological struggles that can emerge from that endless pursuit of finding your passion. These struggles often manifest as a persistent frustration and disillusionment. When we continually fall short of finding that one true passion, frustration becomes our constant companion. The journey begins to feel like an uphill battle with no end in sight. It's as if we're chasing a mirage, always seeing our goal on the horizon, but never quite getting there, never reaching it. That ongoing frustration leads to a sense of disillusionment with the entire process, and it leaves us feeling stuck, disillusioned, and disheartened. The pursuit of passion can also take us on an emotional roller coaster. We experience moments of excitement and hope when we believe we're on the right track, only to be followed by disappointment and despair when our efforts don't yield the expected results. That emotional turbulence can be exhausting. Ask me how I know. It'll leave us feeling drained and uncertain about our path. One of the most challenging aspects of the journey is the sense of stagnation that can set in. We can feel as if our life is passing us by while we endlessly search for our passion. The constant quest can lead to a sense of paralysis, where we're afraid to commit to any particular path because we're still hoping to discover that one true calling. This sense of stagnation can hold us back from fully engaging in life and pursuing opportunities that are right under our nose. So let's look at the phenomenological experience, the structure of your experience that's tied to psychological frustration. When you or I are caught in the cycle of seeking an elusive passion, we often experience a profound sense of self-doubt. We begin to question our ability to discover or develop a passion. We wonder if there's something inherently wrong with us, or if we're simply not cut out for a life filled with passion. That kind of self-doubt can erode our self-esteem and hinder our overall well-being and keep us in a state of languishing and never flourishing. The pursuit of passion can also lead to a constant sense of seeking without finding, seeking without fulfillment. We find ourselves continuously searching for that sense of purpose and fulfillment. However, it always just seems out of reach. Despite our best efforts, we can't shake the feeling of emptiness and unfulfilled potential. That ongoing search can leave us feeling like something crucial is missing from our lives. The impact on our well-being cannot be understated. The frustration and stress that accompany that pursuit will take a toll on our mental and emotional health. We may experience increased levels of stress, anxiety, and in some cases even depression. The pressure to find our passion can create a sense of urgency that leaves us in a constant state of anxiety. We worry that time is running out, and we may never discover who we are meant to truly be. Perhaps one of the most perplexing aspects of the journey is our tendency to avoid the obvious. In our relentless pursuit of finding our passion, we often overlook existing interests and talents. It's as if we're so focused on what's elusive that we fail to recognize what's right in front of us, what's right under our nose. This avoidance of the obvious can lead us to dismiss activities and pursuits that may genuinely bring us joy and fulfillment. Let's shift our focus towards the transformative power of embracing passion development as an alternative. Let's explore how a change in perspective can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful journey. Embracing passion development begins with a fundamental shift in our perspective, a fundamental transformation of mind. Instead of fixating on the idea that passion is a fully formed entity waiting to be discovered, we start focusing on the process of cultivating our interests. We acknowledge that passions, much like talents, can be nurtured and developed over time. That shift in mindset allows us to let go of the pressure to immediately find our passion and instead embrace the journey of growth and exploration. Exploration and experimentation become our allies on that new path. We encourage curiosity and engage in various interests without the fear of failure or the fear of success. We understand that it's perfectly normal to explore different activities and subjects without having all the answers from the start. Through that kind of a process, we open ourselves up from the inside out to a world of possibilities, allowing our interests to unfold and evolve in a natural way. Now look, inevitably setbacks and challenges are always going to arise on our journey. We're humans. We're fallible. We're flawed. Embracing passion development means accepting that these setbacks are part of the growth process. We don't view them as signs of failure, but as opportunities to learn and to adapt, to be flexible. To build resilience and perseverance then becomes a crucial aspect of our pursuit. Adaptive resilience is so essential in the world in which we live. We understand that growth often occurs in moments of adversity, and we're prepared to face challenges head on. Years ago, scholars put out a book on the adversity quotient and how stress hardy we are. All of us need to develop stress hardiness because it's an essential factor for adaptive resilience. Also, creating a supportive environment is essential for our growth. You can't get there alone. None of us lives to ourselves, none of us dies to ourselves. You can't know yourself by yourself. It takes two to know one, said Gregory Bateson, the famed anthropologist. If we can foster a culture that rewards exploration and learning, both in ourselves and in those around us, we can discover opportunities we didn't know were there. We can seek support from mentors, from peers, from professionals who can provide guidance and encouragement. We can learn how to surround ourselves with people who share our passion for growth and discovery, and discover how that, in and of itself, can release the kind of want to that motivates us to keep going. Because we all need a circle of people that are empathetic and celebrate who we are. We also recognize the immense value of interdisciplinary learning. We understand that diverse interests can lead to innovation and creativity. Rather than confining ourselves to a single area of focus, we embrace a holistic approach to personal and professional growth. We explore the intersections between different fields. For me, it's been psychology, theology, and also phenomenology, recognizing that it's often at the crossroads where groundbreaking ideas and solutions emerge. Listen, as I bring this to a close for today, and I'm just giving you an introduction to this, I want to invite you to reflect on the profound shift from the myth of finding your passion to the reality of embracing passion development. The pursuit of passion is a deeply personal and often winding road, but it doesn't need to be riddled with frustration and self-doubt. If you can shift your perspective, and I believe you can embrace exploration and experimentation and foster resilience. You can cultivate your passions over time. You can allow them to flourish naturally. Remember, it's not about finding a pre-existing passion. It's about nurturing what matters most to you. Embrace that empowering perspective and your journey will be filled with growth, fulfillment, and endless possibilities. I'm a board-certified coach. I have 25,000 hours of hands-on coach experience. I've been doing it for 30 years. I do it one-on-one, and I do it in groups. If you are in a place where you would like to take a 3-month journey in a coaching alliance with me, I am opening up the possibility for 10 clients. That's all I have room for right now with my schedule. 10 clients for a half hour a week for 12 weeks. And we can be coach specific about you developing your passion. If that interests you, email me at marksharona@marksharona.com, and let's see what's inside you that you've been ignoring. That is the greatest asset to where you want to be going. Have a great day.